Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for January 2024. That is so fun to say, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius and Aquarius rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cult across spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Aquarius. I do this because you know I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we are here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it offers a lot more depth to your reading. So, Aquarius, how dramatic was that intro? Wow, I was doing a lot of head shaking. Happy New Year and happy birthday, Aquarius. I'm very excited for you. January, oh my goodness, we're going to hit the ground running right away. Okay, Mercury's finally gone direct. As soon as the new year began, we have Mars moving into Capricorn. This is going to be a big thing for you. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to see how the cards fall for you, but Mars is exalted in Capricorn. It's like Mars really likes being there. Okay, Mars really likes being there, and Capricorn's a little bit more of like a serious sign, and very hardworking. But it's in your 12th house, so that is a subconscious. It's things that you can't see. It's hidden things, right? It's dreams, intuition. So pay attention to your dreams because they really could be sending you messages at this point, right? And so it's also self-sabotage energy lives there as well, facing your fears. And this is all happening while Pluto moves into your sign. We're going to talk about this. I'll do a different video on this because it's just such a big deal in itself. I talked a lot about it in your annual forecast, your 2024 forecast. Pluto is going to be in your sign for 20 years. Pluto's all about empowerment. Okay, all about empowerment, control, a lot of money, things happening there, finances. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. But expect your life to change this year. Okay, but some things that I just want you to know is that we will have a new moon in Capricorn. So there are, even though the Mars in Capricorn, we have a new moon in Capricorn. Mercury's moving into Capricorn. Venus is moving into Capricorn, all in your 12th house. So there could be a lot of things that you may be unrooting. There could be a lot of things happening behind the scenes that you aren't aware of, right? So that are actually working to your benefit, especially around this new moon. But it is a time for you to just go really deep. Release the things that you do not want to bring with you into 2024. Leave it in 2023, and you're going to be all the more happier, okay? And again, with Jupiter finally going direct, oh my goodness. So there's going to be a lot of Jupiter stuff happening this month as well. Really great aspects with Jupiter. As you know, Jupiter is in your 4th house. So family, home, children, domestic, really your significant other, dating, things like that. Real estate could be a thing for you. Moving. Some of y'all are moving. Y'all, you know that. If you haven't already, when Jupiter moved into Taurus in your 4th house last spring, if you haven't moved already or gotten a roommate, done something with your home, or there was some big things, significant things happening with your home, oh, you will. Okay? Oh, you will, because Jupiter is direct. I don't know if I ever told you this story. I'm an Aquarius. If you're new to my channel, every time Jupiter has gone into Taurus, I have moved. 2012, I moved. 2000, I moved. I mean, like, it is insane. It is insane. So anyway, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you. I mean, this is, again, like, we move into your birthday season on the 20th. I do want you to pay attention to the full moon in Leo. That's going to happen on the 25th. That's in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. This is work. This is love. This is any one-on-one, relationship. But as if you are new to my channel, after I do your spread, I'll break it down week by week. There's a lot of great days this month. Okay. So I am very, very excited for you, okay? Especially, because it is your birthday season. All right, so Aquarius, like I said earlier, no, I didn't say earlier, but I do a tradition. No, what is my line? Okay, so this is for Aquarius and Aquarius rising. This is how excited I am to do your spread. I hope you know that. If you want to read for your moon and your Venus, you're absolutely welcome to. Let's get started. So Aquarius, like I said earlier, I do a traditional cult across spread. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will. I probably may think about it because it's your birthday season, but you're good and your life is changing. And Aquarius, there you go. You're good and your life is is changing. Those are the 2 takeaways for you. Okay. 2 takeaways for you. I think that you are going to have, looking at what's going on with your spread, you're definitely going to have some moments of, you will go deep. And it feels like in a really good way. All right. Remember all this activity in Capricorn, all these planets in Capricorn. We have a new moon Capricorn, all in your 12th house of the subconscious. That's actually, it looks like it's going to be really good for you. All right. Let's get started. You have the 10 of Wands. Okay. Perfect. Came in your past. All right. So 10 is the end of the suit, right? 1, 0 equals 1, new beginning. It looks like you are leaving a lot of burden behind. It's almost like burnout energy too. And be careful with that too, because I know I'm dropping this reading during in December. And so the 10 of Wands did come up in your past. So if you do feel like you're working too much, if you're working too hard, if working like 80 hours, a day, and you're just like, oh, I really just want to watch Love is Blind, and I don't even have time for that. Take care of yourself. Health is really important. All right. Your health is very, very important, especially mental health. Okay. So you do not want to be in a place where you're like, but it looks like it's all coming to an end, which is great, but just recognize it too. I want you to recognize if you are working too hard. Don't overexert yourself, because that is a lot of and I'm actually feeling a lot of that burden energy. And it could have been a lot of you feeling proud of yourself as well for working so hard on something that you really, really want to. So, but again, know your limits, all right? Because this is a Sagittarius card. And for the first 2 weeks of December, we still have Mercury in Sagittarius, Venus in Sagittarius. All of that is your 11th house of your hopes and wishes. Okay. And so if you are watching this in December, yes, there's that, where it's actually, am I going to drop this? Well, I think I'm dropping this in Capricorn seasons. Okay. Anyway, look what we got in the heart of your spread. We got the 6 of Cups. This is absolutely amazing, because the 6 is the heart of the tree of life. And so I love it. Well, this is one of my favorite cards. And when it comes up in the heart of your spread, this is absolutely amazing. This is a monthly reading. This is all about kindness, sharing, gratitude, generosity. This is letting your hair down. This is, long hair, no care. This is really feeling protected. In fact, biggest house in tarot here. A lot of protection, a lot of comfort. You're going to have a comfortable month. Now, the other thing that I was saying earlier about all this activity in Capricorn in your subconscious. What is the subconscious? Well, it's where we store our memories, right? So a lot of low energy frequencies can live there, like fear, like stress, like anxiety, right? Like you have one really, not great moment at Barnes and Noble, okay? And then in your head, you're like, I'm never going back to a Barnes and Noble ever again. When it was actually just that one isolated incident, but that's in your subconscious, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, you may identify some things. You're like, why am I thinking this way? Let me trace it back. Let me go really deep into my subconscious, figure this out, and then boom, you're fine. Because this card is a huge card of nostalgia. Really, really nice, okay? So this is like tapping into your inner child as well. Like when I say feeling free, there's a lot, think about children, right? Like so much innocence, like no egos, it's just like you're good. You're good. Okay. You're absolutely good. But it does look like you will have some nostalgic moments this month. And I encourage you to. Nostalgia is proven to, by, hundreds of, top researchers or whatnot. It's proven to improve well-being and mental health and quality of life. So have nostalgic moments. Throw on, The Breakfast Club. Put on that Freddy Krueger movie that you love so much. Go listen to, the Ravens of Toronto. I don't know. Maybe they're not a band, but you know what I mean. Like just some 60s, 70s songs that you really love. Just get that, it's like, when you get in your car and MC Hammer comes on, you feel good. You smile. That's what nostalgia does. So have those moments, okay? And really just let loose this month. Like let your guard down, all right? And it looks like you will. Coming after the 10 of Wands, that's amazing. You do have the 7 of Cups in your challenge area. This is very interesting. This is absolutely interesting. Something that could resonate for a lot of y'all would be career, because I'm gonna talk about this later, but I'll tell you now. come on. Look, you see we got your future. You got the death card. And so your life is starting to change this month. This is a card of transformation, but significant transformation. All right. This is like you moving into this next cycle in your life in a really big, powerful way. But what I'm going to show you that's very interesting is that you also got the Page of Cups in the root of your spread, who is, attributed to like any water sign. He has a lot of Pisces energy, but also a lot of Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, a lot of Scorpio energy though. Okay. Now you see what's happening here. 6 of Cups, Sun in Scorpio, 7 of Cups, Venus in Scorpio, Death card, Scorpio, Page of Cups, Scorpio. Oh, wow. Wow. That's insane. That's insane. And Scorpio happens to rule your 10th house of career and public recognition and fame and honors and achievements and leadership and social status. So you could feel a lot of that energy this month. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really big, really big. Okay. But this is just saying that definitely like, if you are going to be in your head, get out at some point. Okay. Aquarius, we're known to be in our head. We're in our heads a lot, right? Right. You can agree to that. But with the 7 of Cups here, in the challenge area of the 6 of Cups, it is really just saying at this point, like there could be something that happens this month, or you could feel this month where you may not know what you want. And it could put you in this like rabbit hole of like, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Really, trust your intuition. Scorpio is all about intuition, right? And you got 4 Scorpio cards here. And, you did get the King of Swords in your crown, too. We're going to talk about that. But also use it as a power of good, and use it in a way where you're logical about, when you trust your intuition, you make better decisions, right? And so you make sound judgments and whatnot. So really know what you want and put all your energy toward that, because it looks like, looking at your spread here, you could have exerted a lot of energy into things that, you didn't have to. You didn't have to. All right. Now, speaking of the King of Swords, hello. You always get the King of Swords. King of Swords is Aquarius. Okay. Kings are fixed. Swords are air. You are the fixed air sign. Now, this is someone who has faced all his truth. He is such a champion. All right. He's a champion. He is sitting in that throne. He's got a lot of power, got a lot of authority. As we know, Pluto, the planet of power, is moving into your sign this month. I am not surprised that the King of Swords did come up. This is really great. I love this for you. This is you just being more logical, thinking strategically too. Again, just knowing what you want. So have that connection, intuition and intellect, like the merging of the both. All right. This is really nice, especially with the Page of Cups and the root of your spread. So there is something that you want. Okay. And you're going to be thinking about ways to get it. All right. And I want you to get it. All right. Again, let some nostalgic moments influence you. You're going to be in your head anyway with all this Capricorn energy. So you might as well think about like those great moments when you were, with your high school friends, driving to, Lollapalooza, and screaming, Four Non-Blondes out the window. Like, have those nostalgic moments. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel good, but it could also like just get you thinking about, some the things that you want in your life and the direction you're going. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But Page of Cups, there you go. This is just like, you definitely want to be emotionally fulfilled. You definitely want to begin something new, this new chapter in your life. There's something that you may be really compelled by. A lot of creativity is something that I'm picking up on. There's some creative energy. Maybe you're working on some artistic project or creative project. I mean, y'all are the geniuses, right? I would fist bump you right now if we could, but again, death card in your future. Expect it. Transformation, like a lot of transformation. And it looks like it is in this powerful way. Huge. And again, don't be afraid of the death card. I know a lot of people are just like, what? No, it's actually one of the best cards on the deck. You can see a lot of things here. You see the white rose, the white horse, purity, right? You see the sun coming out in the horizon, optimism, opportunity, vitality, growth. You see the skeleton in armor, so fully protected as you move into this transformation. But also think about this skeleton, okay? There's a reason why it's a skeleton, okay? Out of our body. What endures the longest? It's our bones. It's a skeleton. So it's almost like you are setting yourself up for this really long, something new that has shelf life to it. Okay, Aquarius, let's get to your stuff. Aquarius, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, share, all of that. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what, I'm the 28th, y'all. We're gonna, I'm getting personal. My birthday's January 28th. All right, what's yours? Let's talk about it. Wow, you're good. Are y'all getting new jobs? Some of y'all may be getting new jobs this month. Starting something like a side hustle. Maybe. I mean, you did get the King of Wands, first of all. You're good, by the way. This is like dream birthday month. You got the king. So you got another king, okay? So you got the King of Wands, who, by the way, remember what I said, pay attention to the full moon in Leo at the end of the month, and we're going to break it down. I'm going to talk about it later. Hey, King of Wands is Leo, all right? And so that's in your 7th house of partnerships, relationships. Could be activity around that. He is like the entrepreneur. I always say he's like the Steve Jobs of tarot because he's so inspiring, so influential. He, nobody has to, he doesn't have to work for anybody. But also he's not sitting in this throne from like ascension, or like, is it ascension or like succession? That's it, lineage or whatnot. He works his way up. Okay, he ascended, and he's like the fun king, and he's just like, he's got sitting in that throne of his passions. He's also like in a place where he's just so much that he wants to do. So you could be feeling that this month, especially if you do have those nostalgic moments, and let your guard down. Let your guard down. That's going to be a big thing. Now, you also got the Ace of Pentacles in your external factors area. Hello, Aquarius. With a Death card, come on. That's big. That's big. Look at the direction that he's moving. Come on into the pentacle, and it's in your external factors area. This is like, again, aces usher in the most new change out of the minor arcanas. So new past, new journey, new beginnings, really big for you, especially you can even see the golden pathway here. I mean, literally go path, right? With the archway. So it really is like this gateway into this next chapter in your life, coming with the Death card, which is this next chapter in your life, but a significant one. So you're moving into this auspicious place where it looks like a lot of y'all are going to be getting a lot of money, or this is the biggest pentacle in the deck. So new jobs, maybe a promotion, maybe you start something, passive income stream. But pentacles are earthbound too. So remember, it's your physical reality. So you could also be getting like a new car, new home, new something new coming through into your life that's, makes you feel a little bit more like wealth in your life. You also got the Judgment card. I'm not surprised because this card is attributed to Pluto moving into your sign. So it does look like you do want to have this big rebirth moment, especially with that 10 of Wands coming up in your past. Oh yeah, it is definite here. It's almost like there is a sense of like an awakening, but this is more of like a spiritual awakening too. A lot of y'all could be feeling that. A lot of y'all could be really wanting that, just kind of, and when I say spiritual awakening, spirituality means so many things to so many different people. So whatever resonates with you with that, but really just having that aha moment, like that moment of clarity. I know what I want. I see, my path to enlightenment. I'm, now I seek this meaningful life experience, and I'm going to go get it. And you are going to get it because you have the 9 of Pentacles in your final outcome. I mean, come on. This is big. This is big. You know why this is big? Other than the fact that it is the 9 of Pentacles, look at her standing in her garden with all this abundance, all the pentacles at her feet. Look at how big her harvest is. She's surrounded by her harvest. So a lot of wealth, but also like financial independence, a lot of like self-sufficiency energy here. You having worked your butt off to get to this spot. Okay. So you're getting a lot of these cards where, this is someone who also worked her way up. Remember, 9 of Pentacles is coming out after the 8 of Pentacles, which is all about like working and, to reach your legacy. And like the 9 is like fulfillment essentially, and your final outcome. Come on, that's really big. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Like, you're good. You're good, Aquarius. Oh, the thing I was going to say is you can see the symbol of Venus all over her gown. So Venus, love, money, beauty. So think of like all this wealth in those areas of your life too. Okay. If you're literally like, who did I say last time? Elijah Wood, fellow Aquarian, who, someone who has a lot of money, who's not, here watching for money. It's your physical reality. Okay. It's like, it's what's happening in your physical world. So again, there could be something that you're getting this month that's just like, ooh, it's really, really nice. And the last thing is that Virgo. Venus and Virgo is what this card is attributed to. So this is a Virgo card, and Virgo is your 8th house, okay, of transformation. Let's break it down, Aquarius. You make me laugh. What? Come on. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you. Let's break it down week by week. So the first week, the main thing for you is, the main thing, really is Mars moving into Capricorn. That's huge. It's really like, really going deep, okay? Subconscious, intuition, facing any fears that you have, unrooting those fears. Remember, unrooting them, okay? So that is the biggest thing that's going to happen on January 4th. Mars will be in Capricorn all month long. So let's see what's going on for you. And you do know what that means, though, is Mars moves into your sign, all right? Next. And so let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius, for the first week of January. You got a decision to make. You have the Two of Wands. Swords. Very interesting. So really do that deep reflection, okay? And it really is, again, trusting your intuition is going to be a big thing for you. Really, really having that moment, especially with Mars moving into Capricorn. Again, Capricorn being your 12th house, Mars is like really just going there, like drive and ambition, and can get like a little aggressive. So again, if you're going to be like going down this rabbit hole, like stop it. Stop it and stop yourself. No, just be like, okay, you know what? I want some Kool-Aid. I'm going to go back up there. Just really think about this and not go too deep. But if you do, just unroot things while you're down there, right? Things that are holding you back. Two of Swords, again, that is also really just like taking this time to just go within. It can be something where it may be a little emotional for you, but it's like it's almost like removing emotional blockages, if that makes sense, for the first week. Now, the second week, so what I love for you is the 9th. Sun trining Uranus and Mars sextiling Saturn. This is absolutely amazing. Because remember, you already got the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles in your final outcome, right? Now, when you look at what's happening here, the Sun trining Uranus and then Mars sextiling Saturn being in your second house of money, it's a pretty big day because Uranus is all about breakthroughs, and Uranus is your co-ruler, and Uranus is all about surprises too. So you could get something exciting and new around this time, and it's like just days away from the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th. And so new moons, new beginnings, new, everything. So new cycle setting up, and Jupiter and Saturn are, really harmonious. They're fist bumping, and the best thing of all is that Pluto will be conjuncting this new moon. So it brings like that sense of empowerment and confidence too. Now, I do love the 12th, Mars trining Jupiter. This really is one of the best days. Remember, Mars being in your 12th house, it's really interesting. It's like, if it's not you going on this deep level to like do like even a little bit of soul searching and unrooting things from your subconscious that are holding you back, it's again, like there could be just a lot of action happening around you within your world, right? It's like kind of like if you were hiring someone, right? And you and your team were hiring someone, that person does not know like the decisions that you're making, right? So, but these are all auspicious aspects. These are absolutely amazing. So let's see what's going on for you, okay? For the second week of January, 7 of Swords. Okay. So definitely now it is clear as day. be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself the second week, okay? Because you got 2 swords here, all right? So you got the 2 of swords and the 7 of swords. Interestingly, some of y'all, it could be partnerships and relationships right away that you're thinking about. This is attributed to Libra. And then, this is an Aquarius card. All right. So remember, I said all this activity that's happening in Capricorn in your 12th house. So there is an element of like, don't lie to yourself about anything. Don't run away with anything that you know that you have to face. There could also be something where with some of these surprises that are happening, you could discover something that's like, whoa, what's going on here? Because again, like I said, a lot of the 12th house is like hidden things, like things that you really can't see, but really just be on guard, okay? Be on guard. I'm definitely getting more of just like, you have to be honest with yourself, especially with, how your spread is. And especially with all this activity in Capricorn too, in your 12th house. And so you want to be able to do that. But if there is a situation where you do find out that, people are just being a little naughty, people are being naughty in your world, like doing something that maybe, this card is associated with like lying and stealing and whatnot. Catch them. You'll be fine. You got Jupiter on your side. I'll even clarify that for you, actually. I told you I did your birthday season. So, it's going to be something that, wow. Yeah. So the second week, we'll talk about this in the weekly reading, but for now, it looks like there is definitely going to be some conflict. Remember, Mars in Capricorn is a big thing. And then actually the second week, not only do we have that new moon in Capricorn, we have the sun in Capricorn. Mercury's moving into Capricorn. So now we're getting this huge bundle of planets in Capricorn in your 12th house. So there could be some conflict. Yeah, there could be some of you that's maybe things are illuminated around this new moon where you are forced to, I wouldn't say forced, but really have to see things for what they are, but being headstrong about it, okay? Being very headstrong about it. You did get the King of Swords, you, in your crown, but you also got the 5 of Swords here, so another an Aquarius card. So you got the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords here, and you got the 5 of Wands, so you got 2 challenge cards too the second week. Wow. So there really could be a big ego thing that's happening around the second week. Just, again, be on, as long as you're your authentic self, you're going to be fine. As long as you trust your intuition, you're going to be fine. Don't fall for any traps is what it is like a big message. Like there could be something, again, where it's if someone is doing something really weird to you or weird around you, just be very diplomatic in the situation. You don't want to be reactive. You want to be responsive, right? But then remember what I talked about, that rabbit hole. Don't go like so deep where you're just like, and then you fall into this place where it's like now you have so much internal conflict happening. You're just like you get stuck there. Find a solution. All right, find a solution. All right, I'll clarify. I'll do one more for you. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. Okay, I was trying to keep these readings under 30 minutes, but now you're making me. Now you got the Tower. Oh my gosh, the second week is going to be huge for you. There could be, okay, let's just be honest here now. With the 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and now the Tower, now we know 2 things. One, yes, there could be an actual situation where there's a fight. And there could also be an actual situation where there's something unexpected happens that may be something that you do. It's hard to say that, but I'm just reading the cards, okay? But the good news is the third thing is like the Tower is attributed to Mars. So when I say Mars in Capricorn is a big thing, really pay attention. Again, it's in your subconscious. So it's a tricky, remember I said, let's see how the cards fall, because you just never know how things will go with Mars is in Capricorn, Mars being exalted in Capricorn in your 12th house. in your 12th house. In other houses, it's easier. It's easier. So yeah, there is definitely something where if you're in this rabbit hole, you go really, really, really deep. Like you could just like take some time finding your way out. Okay, it could take some time finding your way out. Second thing is, yeah, there's definitely going to be something where you may discover something you do not like. You get into maybe some kind of like, like exchange of words that are not great. And then from there, everything kind of falls apart because you were reactive, not responsive. All right. The last thing, though, is that it's almost like this was meant to happen. There's like some sort of buildup here. There's some sort of buildup in terms of like, this needed to go. Okay. So it's almost like a good thing. All right. But you definitely will feel a lot of something brewing around the second week. We will definitely talk about this in the weekly reading because, as you know, this affects me too. I'm very curious. Now, the sun. Okay, so the third week, we have some really great days. I love the 18th and the 19th for you. Mercury sextiling Saturn, Mercury trining Jupiter. Again, this is when you could be like having these moments of like having more faith and seeing the big picture after going so deep. And maybe it's a great time to like have an interview if you're going to have if you're looking for a job or looking for a place to buy or something like that, negotiate. It's a great day to negotiate, give speeches. And then we move into your birthday season on the 20th, the same day that Pluto moves into your sign. Huge. We'll talk about that later, but happy birthday, Aquarius. So let's see what's going on for you for the third week of, oh my gosh, January. And then you're fine. Happy birthday. You just got the Empress. You're good. Okay. Coming after the Tower, remember how I said like something's got to go, it goes, and then everything's good. You're good. The Empress, very interesting. Okay. This is the Tower. If the Tower is like, this chaotic thing that happens in your life that you didn't see coming, which is actually not a bad thing because remember, the Tower moment doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. And so when it happens for you, even if you see it unfavorably at the moment, remember I said there may be something that has to go and you may be aware of it, or it could be something that you're involved with. It's the best thing for you because you got the Empress right after the Tower. The Empress, this is, everything. Venus, this is Aphrodite here. You see the symbol of Venus in her throne, okay? Her heart-shaped stone there, stone-shaped heart. And, you did get the Nine of Pentacles in your final outcome. And so this is money, this is love, this is beauty, this is sex, this is procreation, but it's also like the birth of new things. It's creation. But this is living life through passion, all your passions. This is abundance galore. But again, something new happening in your life. Really big thing. Now, the last week of, and that's great, like right at birthday season. Last week of January, Venus does move into Capricorn. So now we have a lot of planets in Capricorn. We have that full moon in Leo. I love this full moon. This is a beautiful full moon. A lot of love around this full moon. Again, it's in Leo. It's in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. The 28th, Venus trining Jupiter. Best day of the month. Not because it's my birthday, y'all. Come on. Y'all crack me up. Stop. It's because it's Venus trining Jupiter. This is love and money in this like really beautiful aspect, the same day that Mercury will trine Uranus. So obviously really amazing here. Mercury being very active this month, right? Very active, but then trining Uranus, your co-ruler, the planet of surprises, and in breakthroughs, but in a trine, so on a very auspicious aspect with an auspicious aspect of, Venus trining Jupiter. So really, really love this week for you. So let's see and then Uranus actually does go direct on the 26th too. So now at this point we have no planets retrograde. So it's like full steam ahead. So Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you for the last week of January. And you got the Eight of Cups. So this is really great. This is you moving forward from the things that there's definitely something you're leaving behind because you've started something new. And very interesting. This is a very game-changing card. You do see the eclipse happening in the background, but remember, something in your life is changing. You have the Death card moving toward the Ace of Pentacles, so a lot of money and wealth in this regard as well. Now, this card is attributed to Saturn and Pisces. All right, so remember what I said, and Saturn being your other co-ruler, right? So that's your second house of salary, money. And so it looks like some of y'all may be moving into new jobs, getting new careers, something happening, but it's like something happens the second week, and that's where it all begins. It's really crazy. Anyway, you're good, actually. It's just the second week. I'm very interested to see what happens the second week. And don't be afraid. Don't listen, life is not a Disney movie, all right? Life is not a Disney movie. We have challenges every day. It's how you approach those challenges, how you come out of those challenges. But again, I think that you're going to be fine. Look, you have the King of Swords. You're you in your crown. So you're going to be so headstrong. You have this big transformation. You got Judgment here. You got the Nine of Pentacles. You got abundance, like abundant. Like you're fine. You're good. With that said, Aquarius, thanks so much. Happy birthday. Happy New Year. Thanks so much. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what you think. And thank you. We'll talk more about that new moon next week. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.